Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Season 1 coverage continues. Apparently, Parasite's waiting for the next match. Little does he know he's actually in it right now. 197 to 126. Prof starting off very, very nicely. They're going up against Team Elevate. I think everyone had them winning that map, including... in fact, no, Maven didn't, did he? No, Maven actually had Team Elevate on that one, didn't he? Wow.
Yeah, Maven had Elevate.
Wow, shocker. Well, it doesn't matter who loses or who wins. He had the team that lost.
Right, I mean, he's just losing everything, yeah.
He is. Our game actually kicking off, so we'll throw up that on dual screen. We're going over to some Search and Destroy Terrace action. OpTic Gaming versus JusTus. And that first game was pretty meh. Nothing crazy. Obviously, Gaming dropping some serious kills. No 100-point clubs or anything ridiculous like that. But this Search and Destroy is definitely going to be an interesting one because I feel JusTus on this map, not the best. OpTic, definitely one of their better Search and Destroy maps.
Yeah.
But still, I imagine this one to be a little bit close. And for those of you just tuning in, OpTic Nation, 100-point clubbed Team Envious.
I mean, would it be odd if I said JusTus's back was kind of against the wall right now, even though they would only go down 2-0?
Oh, no, I 100% agree, because then they go over to Detroit Uplink, and for JusTus to win that, I just don't see it.
No, I don't see it. Gaming is actually pretty strong on this map, and you're going to see right there 2 kills, 1 out of Formal, 1 out of Crim. Scump, though, is down to start off the round. So looks like they're going to try and rotate this bomb back towards the middle, try and bring it towards B, but one player in the middle, Formal, takes him out. And this is a quick round in favor of OpTic Gaming, and if that is any indication of this how it's going to go, Ben, gonna scar going by pretty quick.
Yep, I imagine it will. I'm not gonna lie. What's interesting about that round is Slack actually got first blood.
Right.
And wasn't able to hold it. Looking over on the left-hand side for Prof, 232, 156. Gonna be 30 seconds left in that game, so that one's gonna be over. Prof go 1-0 into lead. Gonna try and get you an update on the Aware AR game as well as soon as we possibly can. 3 of our games completed. Trying to get an update on the 4th. And just to update again, OpTic Nation versus Envious. They're going over to Detroit Search and Destroy. So we'll keep tabs on that one. But for now, back to full screen with OpTic Gaming versus JusTus. I'm going to be looking at the perspective of Crim6 this round as Mochilla gets the kill on Nature.
So, we've talked about JusTus and their failures kind of on Search and Destroy, but right there, they're going to get 3 down right off the bat. Crim looks like he's going to pick up 1 player. He's going to try and make it out of there. He's going to be all types of tagged up. He ain't going to make it, but...
He ain't going nowhere.
So JusTus didn't have a good Columbus for Search and Destroy. What do you kind of chalk that problem up to, Ben?
It's tough because for me, Moch has always been a talented Search and Destroy player. Enable picked up Search very, very quickly. You have players like Slack and Classic who can hold their own. I think at that point, it's team chemistry. Maybe more so than anything else. Because they only won 1 S&D at Columbus. And that's just... That's shockingly bad. Like you're
not going to win tournaments if you only win
Of course not. I mean, the old saying S&D wins tournaments. I mean, it's 2 maps in a best of 5. You need to be able to hold your own in Search. And clearly JusTus didn't. And the fact JusTus still got as high a placement as they did, only winning 1 S&D, it just shows you how powerful their respawn really is at times.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with you. And as you were talking about this, I am watching this game, and I am watching the OpTic Nation one, and it looks like Sin was let's see if he's going to be able to clutch this. He actually, he was in a 1-on-4 situation, kills 3 players, and he's actually taken out, so they're going to lose that round, but almost able to clutch a 1v4 right there, though. Pretty strong round, Ben,
Yep.
This Terrace game is going to be a little bit more interesting than we think. I know JusTus came out, and they looked pretty strong on that side. Gaming, obviously, they're going to win this round, but the JusTus, they've looked better since Columbus. I mean, we've casted them in the weekend tournaments. They've looked better since Columbus on S&D, but still just missing a little bit of something, I think, to close those games out.
They really are, to be honest with you. Is looking at, I don't know, just looking at this map now, I think this could be over for JusTus. I really just don't rate their S&D game as much as I probably should. However, Formal does fall. And Slack picks that one up. Slack's actually going to find a 2nd kill there, so 2-on-4, still some life in JusTus yet.
Yeah, now, we casted, I believe, who was JusTus playing, where they were down and they made the comeback all the way, and they lost that last round.
Oh, that was heartbreaking. Who was that? Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Oh no, it was the week before actually. I tell a lie.
Yeah.
I know what you mean too. This is gonna bug me.
Yeah, they lost like 5 rounds, and they ended up bringing it all the way back to 5-5, and they ended up losing it at the end. But
that has to be the worst feeling.
Right, but that's the type of team that JusTus is. Like, they can rattle off those rounds in a quick way, or they can go down. You know, they can lose 6-0, or they can win. You know, either at least 6-0. There's just no middle ground for them in Search and Destroy. But
right,
I mean, Slack doing a great job. He's gotten first blood every round so far.
Yep. But they've lost 2 of them. Yep. So they need to try and work on that. It's Nate Shot. Nice snipe there. He cleans up classic. So now select and enable left up. Expand that minimap. We'll have a look, see if Nate Shot's can actually challenge this. It's going to be enabled. The far side, he's going to rotate with his teammates. Grim wins the gunfight. Now it's a 1-on-3. All down to Slack. And Slack's having a pretty stellar S&D game right now. 5-2. He's on a 3 streak as well. If he heads over towards B here, he may actually be able to put a stop to this bomb plant. Crim's going to be above him. And I think he may just sneak around side Crimsix here. There's 1. Has to know that the player's planting the bomb. There's 2. Can he find the kill on Nade Shot? Turns around, gets it. Now it's a 1-on-1 against Scumpy.
Yeah, I mean, if Slack can clutch this would be absolutely huge for JusTus. And he's going to be on bomb, but looks like Scump going to be able to take him out there. Huge 1-on-1 right there in favor of Scump. But Slack playing out of his mind this S&D.
Yeah, that was really solid, and he put himself in the best possible position because Scump had to sort of check he wasn't defusing that bomb as he just jumps over. Slack, really not much he could do. Scumpy pre-aiming at him. Scump picking up his 2nd kill of the game, but Slack, as we said, 7-3. Good performance coming in from him. Now, though, as the team switch sides, we're going to have JusTus on the attacking side. Have to see Slack off the bat, I feel.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's been getting the first blood every single time. You kind of have to go on with him, and JusTus making an interesting push into this middle room. Don't see many teams do that, and I think they were trying to pick off Crim. They know Crim likes to flank on this map right off the bat. I think they were just trying to focus Crim.
Looking at Classic with the bomb. He's going to try and trade that kill. Not going to be able to get that, though. That's Scumpy, I believe, who just managed to scamper away, but Machilla puts him down. Formal now, 1-on-3, looking for his first goal, gets it, now 1-on-2. Tag from behind, managed to get away though, and dips away, goes underground. And that's the thing about Advanced Warfare, we've talked about it a lot, but just because of the pace of the game, if you're in a 1v3, you can pick up that first kill and pretty much be the other side of the map within the blink of an eye. Right,
and that's what I kind of love about this game, is that you can see those, 1-on-2, 1-on-3 clutches, because you're able to move so fast, the exo moves, to be able to dash out of the way and just get to the complete other side of the map, just like you said, Ben. But we were going to have a tie game, 3-3 rounds. I kind of expected OpTic Gaming to kind of steamroll this one.
I did a little bit, but Slack just basically putting the brakes on that. He's 8-4 as he goes on the defensive side. Let's look at Nade Shot. The bomb carrier has that sniper rifle out. I don't think he's going to be able to find anyone. Crimsix, are you being aggressive? Of course you are. Always the aggressive player for OpTic Gaming on S&D. One player from JusTus, though, all the way on that flank. That's going to be enabled. He's highlighted as Crim picks up Mochilla. Looking to see if he can find Classic as well, though. Classic's going to be right at the very back. Crim not going to see him just yet, though.
No, and Enable, he's going to rotate back to B on the mini-map, Ben. And I would have liked to see Enable try and push that flank a little bit.
We'll see. Is you're going to go dual screen with the Aware versus AR game. That one almost coming to a close. Aware managed to pick up map number 1 in that one. We were trying to get some updates as to the potential score there, but they're at 5-3 in the Search and Destroy. You see Sender's perspective on your left is right now it's a 3-on-2. OpTic Gaming versus JusTus. Bomb planted over at A. Formal on your screens. We'll see if Sender can try and clutch this one up. In fact, I think he's actually watching one of his teammates. If Sender actually falls, Crimsix cleans Enable up on that right-hand side, though. So Slack left by himself. Not going to win that one. 4-3 on the right-hand side. Can Aware make it 2-0 against AR on the left?
Yeah, I mean, Aware just trying to pick up one win, trying to do that 1-on-1 for the night.
I mean, that's so big. Earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
you always say that in pretty much every broadcast. Just don't go 0-2, right? 1-on-1 is okay. Just do not go 0-2.
Anything but 0-2.
Because those 0-2 days, they catch up to you. They really do.
Those are the ones that put you in that deep hole. And I still have the Nation matchup, so they are down 3-1 rounds right now to Envy and S&D Detroit.
We will throw over to that one, as that one gets a little close towards the end. Still curious to see if Aware can close out their game. Meanwhile, though, it's going to be JusTus on the attacking side. Classic has the bomb slacked their perspective. Formal's just gone on the flank. He's picked up a two-piece enable now. 1 on 3. Not looking good for him. As well as that, yep, he falls 5-3. Meanwhile, Aware not able to close out that S&D. 5-4 on the left-hand side.
I mean, they pretty much just let Formal walk right behind them. They just let Formal walk right down the middle of the map and just jump straight down poolside. Yeah, and he just shot 2 players in the back, and then that 1 player down there at A, even though he killed Formal, he's kind of trapped because he turns his back to the rest of the OpTic Gaming team, and
right,
not a good idea.
Well, Crim6, he's 6-5 right now, but I want to see Formal 8-6. As I mentioned earlier on in the show, he's kind of struggled for me in Search and Destroy, but he's picked it up a lot since that 5K, and he's continuing that here today. Classic, though, gets first blood against Crim6. Formal still looking for that sniper shot, and why did Classic just sit? It's obvious at that point. I feel. It's obvious that Formal's going to be trying to sniping. Like, there's such a snipe-heavy map, you can't put yourself anywhere which is going to show any part of your body, I feel.
Yeah, that was just a poor idea from Classic. Nadeshot, though, he has the bomb down by the showers. It looks like they're going to try and rotate this up through B, but Ben, no, I think Formal has been playing a lot better lately. Went from the OpTic house back to his home in California, and ever since then he seemed like he's been playing a lot better. I don't know, it's a little bit more relaxed. He's happy to be home, maybe. I know. Speaking to him, he was pretty happy. Hadn't been home in months. Obviously living at the Envy house, then going from there straight to the OpTic house. Hadn't been home. See his parents in a while. A little Formal want to go home, but OpTic Gaming going to win that second map 6-3. Pretty handily. That is not a good thing for JusTus, as now they are going to have to take one of these next 2 respawns.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Both these next 2 respawns.
It's not going to happen at all. I'll be honest with you. Now, though, dual screening. OpTic Nation on the right-hand side, Aware on the left. And I think, did Aware just win that one? No, that's going to round 11. But Nation in some serious trouble in Search and Destroy. 5-1 down against Envy after 100-point clubbing them in hardpoint. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, didn't see that coming. I think it's harder to work a substitute player in on Search and Destroy than Respawn, though. I think Respawn, pretty much everyone has the same type of way they like to play and what they like to do strategy-wise and loadout-wise. I think Search and Destroy is a very team-oriented game. Obviously, the entire thing's team-oriented, but
true.
People like to do different strats, different times. People are more comfortable doing different things than others. So definitely something that probably came into play there.
Well, Nation lose that S&D 6-1. Now, though, Aware on your screens, it's 5-5, round 11. You're going to see as Sender can try and clutch this up for his team. Still a 4 versus 4, 30 seconds gone. No kills as of yet. And Sender just playing so passively right now. Desperate to see if he can find anyone in front of him, because he's going to be playing defensive over at that B bomb. Teammates over at A, and call-outs galore. First kill comes in. That's going to be from Lewis, and let's actually listen in to Aware, see if they can close out round 11.
He has ASM. I need help. Someone look top glass, dude. Top glass and solar building.
ASM. I don't know. Yeah, Troy. Let's go all the way through one. I'm going. No, he's.
He called you.
This one.
Right there, both there.
Oh my days. They make it a 4 versus 2. They had a 4-on-2. It goes immediately to a 2v2, and then they choke it.
Yeah.
So Aware going to go 1-1 with automatic reload. For now, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we return, we're going to go to some uplink action with OpTic Gaming and JusTus.